What's up, guys and girls? This is Sam coming back at you with another episode in F1 today. Um, this episode really is all about the 2016 calendar, which is, if you don't already know, which you should know. If you're watching this channel, you should know. The 2016 F1 calendar, 21 races. Wow. As it stands, all 21 races have been confirmed for the 2016 season, and it looks to be a promising season full of action, and not short of any controversy. So let's dive right into it. So the first race, we've already had the first race. That was, of course, as it has been for many years, Australia. Next race we're moving on to is Bahrain, April 3rd. I like Bahrain. It's a very challenging track in terms of reliability. It really does. Australia is one of those ones where it can be a really hot weekend, or it can be one of those kind of humid, kind of gloomy, rainy, wet weekends, like it kind of was the weekend just past. Bahrain really, so soon in the calendar, really does give the cars that real ultimate test in terms of reliability through wearing through heat, essentially. So you do get a good sense early on in the season of what cars can really kind of stand the heat, what cars are reliable and what aren't. So it'll be interesting to see in a couple of weeks' time just exactly what cars can handle the heat. Moving on again, April 17th we go to China, and then, pardon me, May 1st we go to Sochi in Russia. I actually like that track. A lot of people don't. A lot of people that I know and speak to don't like it for whatever reasons. I like it. It's a nice track. I think it's one of those ones where, I think when F1 went to Russia, there was all sorts of political tensions and whatnot, and I think a lot of people may form their opinion based off of that. However, I think it's a fantastic complex. And it's a great track, so I'm looking forward to that so early in the season. Then we head off to Spain, the Circuit de Catalunya, back there, May 15th. One of the best tracks all season. I mean, they use that track obviously as the pre-season testing track, have done for a little while now. It's just an awesome track, quite a fast-paced track. Lots of fast corners, some slower chicanes, quite a technical track. So definitely looking forward to that. Then on to there, from there rather, on May 29th to Monaco. Now, Rosberg has won like the last 3 Monaco Grand Prix, not short of being controversial, might add. I always look forward to this. It's one of those races, one of my favourite races of the season, because it is a complete spectacle. That all eyes are on that particular part of the world. The rich and famous and the glamorous come out to play. It's actually my own mother. It's her favourite race, so it's one of my favourites. Yeah, it's definitely tight, compact street circuit. Barriers are close in. If you make a mistake, that's it. You're out. You're gone. You're a goner. Then heading from there to Canada, June 12th. Canada, Montreal. Pardon me. Again, I always get the hiccups for some reason. Montreal, one of those circuits that always seems to have the tendency to be very, very action-packed. Fantastic circuit. Again, pretty fast, technical circuit. Then you have the Wall of Champions right at the last kind of corner out of the chicane. So it'll be interesting to see kind of who comes out on top in that race and how that race in particular unfolds. Again, one of my favourite tracks in the calendar, and I'm so glad that it's still there. For a few a few races in the past several years that have kind of came and gone and came and gone. One of the ones that I loved India. India had an amazing circuit, you know. The straightaway was awesome. Yeah, I'm disappointed that's gone. I'm so kind of grateful that Canada's still there. Moving on from there to Baku and Azerbaijan. Now this is like the new European kind of Grand Prix. Now that's on. Pardon me. So Azerbaijan, the race start will be scheduled to avoid conflict with the conclusion of Le Mans 24 hours. So at the same time that's kind of happening. So I suppose there's not any kind of definite start time for Baku as of yet, but I'm sure we'll get one closer to the time. Moving on from there, Austria to the Red Bull Ring. Love the Red Bull, the old A1 ring. I love that track. Didn't have it for quite a few years, but it's one of those tracks. It's a little bit like Hockenheim. You know, it's just an immense mega track. It's fast. It's quite technical, and gravel traps. I mean, if you make a mistake on the Red Bull Ring, you're pretty much down and out, really. Again, another race I'm really looking forward to seeing. After that one, July 10th, Great Britain. I will be there. I've got tickets for Silverstone for this year. So excited about it, I cannot wait. So hopefully we'll be bringing an episode for you live from Silverstone. Hopefully. We'll see how things work out, but that's the way it's looking. After that, move on to Hungary, the Hungaroring. Again, one of my favourite circuits. I've got about 4 or 5 kind of real favourite circuits. Hungary, the Hungaroring is just immense. It's an awesome circuit. Again, it's slap bang in the middle of summer, end of July. Hungary's a very hot country as it is. Again, you know, you're looking reliability there. A couple of seasons ago, Hamilton had that lovely fire on board in the pit lane, which kind of left him down and out of that race. But it's one of those circuits where anything can really happen essentially. Then on to Germany. I'm not actually sure if the German Grand Prix is Hockenheim or Nürburgring. I think it's Hockenheim. They used to kind of switch back and forward. I'm not too sure what's going on there now. But either way, both tracks are awesome. Hockenheim is just it's fabulous. It's an amazing circuit. And then on to yet another one of my favourites, probably one of everyone's favourites, Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. Eau Rouge, an amazing, just watching the cars fly up there. You know, it's awesome. Up there onto that straight through the woods, decelerating down to maybe about 70 or 80 miles per hour, third gear through the chicane and accelerating back out again. It's just an awesome track. Looking forward to that one, and then again straight away after that, Monza, Italy. The Colosseum of Speed, they call it, Parabolica, the home of Ferrari. It's going to be awesome, and the Tifosi will be out in force as always. It's always a spectacle, Monza, so definitely looking forward to that one. September 18th, Singapore. I kind of had mixed feelings when the Singapore the night race kind of first came on the scene. It's grown on me. It really has. I really do. It's one of the races that I do look forward to throughout the season. Not just because it's at night, but just because it's a street circuit. Very, very similar to Monaco. It's very, very kind of compact. Some parts of the track are wider, much wider than Monaco. However, again, one of those tracks where you have to be so precise and everyone has to be top of their game. So definitely looking forward to that. Malaysia's getting bumped to the 2nd of October. Now this is actually news to me because I actually haven't seen this particular calendar yet. So Malaysia's getting bumped to the 2nd of October. Again, Malaysia, fantastic circuit, amazing absolutely amazing track. When I'm kind of playing the games console, Malaysia's one of the tracks that I always start out on. It's just an awesome track. It's really good. And then kind of on there to Japan. So they must have kind of done Singapore, Malaysia, Japan for logistical reasons, essentially. Japan and Malaysia are back to back. So October 2nd is Malaysia, October 9th is Japan. Suzuka, what can we say about Suzuka? It's been a classic track for many, many years, and hopefully many years to come. After that, we're on October 23rd, couple of weeks break there, USA. So this will be the Circuits of the Americas in Texas. Now, I believe that is subject to an agreement with the promoter. Do you remember back to last year, the Circuit of the Americas, everything was in doubt there over, I think it was something that one of the governors changed, so I'm not too up to date with American politics and how they kind of work. But it was something to do with an agreed financial package there. So I think that is still in the mill for this season, but I'm quite confident, and Bernie Ecclestone is kind of went on record and said he's quite confident as well that race will go ahead, and quite rightly so. It's an amazing race. It does pull out a lot, pardon me, it pulls out a lot of people as well. You always get a good crowd for the several years it's been on the calendar. Texas has always had a good crowd. You know, and people in America have been wanting F1 back there for quite a while. I know there was discussions about having this kind of other race in New Jersey at the backdrop of New York and the New York City and downtown Manhattan, and in the backdrop they're having a street race in New Jersey. I believe the discussions for that died out a long time ago, so we really do need to retain the Circuit of the Americas on the calendar. It's a fantastic facility. It's a really good circuit. That climb up the hill into turn one, and then the massively quick succession and complex of corners that they have in the middle part of the track. It's fantastic. You get a good few battles in there. I mean, it's a track that really deserves to be on the F1 calendar, in my opinion. As does the next one, Mexico, followed exactly a week later. Mexico returned last year. I like it. I like how they've done it. I really do like how they've done it. And I think it will just give us a really close race. Moving on, November 13th, Brazil. Now, this was in the news about a week ago. There's questions whether that race will go ahead or not. I don't know. I didn't actually manage to actually kind of read and find out why. It was just kind of in passing that I'd actually seen it, but I will find out as to what that was all about. I'm confident it will go ahead. It has gone ahead for so many years. It's probably one of the best races on the calendar, and it's produced so much drama over the years as well. I don't really see us losing Brazil from the calendar anytime soon. Finishing up again, November 27th in Abu Dhabi. So, a couple of points here, guys. Obviously, you know, I do this channel. I want you guys to get involved. I want you guys to discuss through it yourselves. You know, be respectful. Everyone has their own opinion, obviously. Come on. Number one, what is your favourite track and why? I want to know what your favourite tracks are. Okay? Whether it be Silverstone, whether it be Australia, whatever. You tell me your favourite track. Discuss it amongst yourselves as well. The second thing I want you guys to discuss would be, do you think the championship will be over by the time we hit Mexico? Or do you think the championship could really go down to the wire this year, based on what we know so far? Alright, so discuss that. I'll get in the action as well. We're going to get a Twitter page set up very, very soon for you guys as well. So, yeah. So that seems to be the 2016 calendar as it stands. 21 races. It's going to be a hell of a season. It's going to be a hell of a season. So, definitely enjoy it. Enjoy it. And, you know, I'll see you guys very shortly. Thanks for tuning in. If you like the video, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and just get involved, guys. get involved. See you soon.